Hi, this is Jamie and welcome to the scrapbook process video. I'm going to be using the Heidi Swapp brand new Wolfpack collection, and I'm going to be scrapping a recent photo from a hike that we just took. I'm matting my photo to a pattern paper that's part of the Wolfpack 12 by 12 paper pad. And I'm just going to fan through some patterns here to show you the great monochromatic, outdoorsy, rustic kind of vibe that's happening here and how that's going to play out on this page. Now that Blessed Are the Curious comes from this paper pack as well. You can see this cutaway page here that I've successfully already cut apart. I sanded the edges and it's going to be a big focal point to this whole layout. So I grabbed a die cut from my Etsy shop, this circle die cut, and I wanted it to anchor the photos and the embellishments happening here. So I made it a little rustic by using a black spray ink on it and then just got it all laid down there, fairly centered. And I wanted the photo and the matte paper to sort of tuck inside and actually be a part of what was happening there. So that's all in place. And now we can just embellish. The paper line includes this rub-on kit that also comes with stickers. And so traditional rub-ons that you just trim out of their page and using the enclosed tool, rub it onto one of the stickers. And this leaves a really pretty flat silver foil finish you can see there. And nature nurtures, what a great sentiment. So that's going to play against the circle die cut I have there on my page, and adding some ephemera, a photo corner there to my photo. And then what I did before I even got started is using the 6x6 paper pad. I just cut up a whole bunch of hearts on my silhouette machine. I just knew I wanted to kind of float hearts in and around. And I know it's kind of a feminine touch against this rustic page, and I like it. I like the way it turned out. It's all the feels that are part of this photo and this day that was just fabulous. So this worked out really well. Sort of a DIY embellishment. The My Tribe comes from the ephemera pack, as does this arrow that I'm going to kind of float on here. And by floating, I mean I just add a little bit of hot glue onto the back of my embellishments and just tuck these embellishments in places so that they're not flat on the page. I love that whole dimension. Great stamp set that comes with this paper line as well. I'm going to grab one here and just add a sentiment there to that embellishment cluster. And then I knew I was going to mat just the edge of the background paper, which was fine because I had to cover up some ink that I smudged over here anyway. So I just took my big ruler and tore about 1 inch of that background paper off of the right edge and then matted it with the black and white stripe from the paper pad. I like the way it played against all the kind of monochromatic feel that was going on this page. And I used my ruler just to make sure I was still at 12 inches because I want to make sure this fits in my page protector in my album. So I'm going to kind of fiddle around with that for a few moments. And then I would come up here and distress that 12 by 12 background paper and have it kind of get that grungy vibe that I'm looking for on this whole entire page to begin with. So pretty happy with how that turned out. To finish up, I'm going to cover up my workspace and the layout. I took some black acrylic paint and I watered it down pretty good just to add some sprinkles here, some paint splatters to the corners. I like paint splatters and it just works with this page really nicely. So that sort of finished that up. So that is a look at Heidi Swapp Wolfpack and this scrapbook process video. Thank you for watching. All the supplies are linked below.